This story is going to come out of this book that you got for Christmas, Book of Mormon Heroes. I'm going to put it up here on the music stand because I'm going to open it up. Right here is where the author of the stories and the songs signed it for you. And then over here is a list of people and prophets from the Book of Mormon. She tells stories about all these different people. They're from the Book of Mormon, this Book of Mormon. So that's where her stories came from. So you can read about them in there, and the same stories are in here too, in your Book of Mormon reader. So you can listen to the story anytime or bedtime, or if you want to make it part of your family home evening, you can read the story and we can sing the song. Since you have this too, you can have your parents teach you the words to the songs. And then for your family night game, you can play the card games in here. And then if you want to, you can put the card of the story that you read for family home evening, and put it up on your fridge or something. And I'm holding up Lehi because this time we're going to do the story of Lehi. He's the first prophet in the Book of Mormon. And these are his, see where it says Lehi right there, Lehi. That's his card in the card game. All right. Lehi lived in Jerusalem 600 years before Jesus was born. The people in that city had become wicked, and Lehi was one of the prophets God sent to warn them that they must repent, or their city would be destroyed. The people did not believe Lehi, and they became angry with him. They tried to hurt and even kill him, but the Lord protected him. One night, God spoke to Lehi in a dream and told him his family must leave Jerusalem. Lehi was obedient. He and his family left their nice home and all their riches and traveled into the wilderness. His sons Laman and Lemuel thought he was foolish to do this, and they complained a lot on their journey. But his faithful sons Nephi and Sam knew he was being obedient to God's commandments, and they were very helpful. Lehi did not know the way to the promised land, but he trusted that the Lord would show him. One morning he found a strange ball outside his tent. It was made of brass and had 2 spindles inside. One of the spindles acted as a compass, pointing the way they should go. The ball was called the Liahona. When the people were righteous and obedient, the Liahona worked perfectly to guide them. But when they were not obedient, the Liahona would not work. Lehi's family traveled in the wilderness for 8 years, then came to a beautiful place by the sea that they called Bountiful, because it had delicious fruit and honey. Soon the Lord led them across the ocean, using the Liahona to guide them safely to a land the Lord had prepared, which was choice above all other lands. When Lehi grew old, he gave a blessing to each of his children and reminded them to always obey the commandments of the Lord. Before we sing the song, let's look at these pictures. These are pictures that you might see when you go to primary. Here's Lehi preaching to the people in Jerusalem, and they're pointing their fingers at him, probably saying, "We don't believe you." And then here's a picture of Lehi finding the ball, the Liahona, in front of his tent. This is probably Nephi or Sam. And see how Laman and Lemuel are not sure how they feel about that. And this last picture is them traveling towards the promised land. Look, they're saying, "Land ho!" There's some land right there. And here's Lehi and the ball. And And Sariah is saying, finally, land. That's Lehi's wife. And I think that's probably Nephi. We'll tell the story about him next. And maybe his son. But this boat right here is the boat that Nephi built in the Lord commanded Nephi to go and build a boat. And this is it. There's the boat. It worked, didn't it? Okay. I'll put these pictures away and we'll sing this song. And you have this on the CD in the back of your book right here. Or if your mom or dad want to download it from iTunes, you can listen to it that way too. All right, here we go. 600 years before the birth of Jesus Christ in Bethlehem, the Lord told Nephi in a vision he should leave Jerusalem. For family left their wealth behind and journeyed in the wilderness. With faith and courage, Lehi led them through some times of great distress. Oh, Laman, Lemuel, and some others murmured all along the way, but Sam and Nephi, faithful brothers, trusted God and served with strength. For Lehi was a noble prophet, called before the world began, to teach and warn and guide his people safely toward the promised land. If you like that song, you can learn the words. You can listen to it over and over again. Okay, there's the end of our song and story. And if you want to do this if you're doing this for family night, you can play the card game, and hopefully somebody's been assigned the treat. Love you.